Sorry, I'm like
What's up, everybody? That's all right. What were you doing?
eating
Being
my din
stupid?
dins.
Were you at the dump? Call back.
Hey, it's delicious. It's free. All you can eat.
You would not believe the things that people throw out.
You perfectly good. Like it just has a little mold on it.
A full banana peel? What are you doing, dude? You're not eating that?
What would happen? Can you eat a banana peel?
I think you could. I think you can eat anything, to be fair.
It's true. I guess I don't want to say should you eat a banana peel. I feel like people like soak them in water and drink the water,
Ugh.
like just
That's
banana peel
disgusting.
water.
I have taken like an accidental bite of a banana peel and it's very bitter.
Yeah, it's not great. Again,
No.
it is interesting. Like the fruit with some fruits, you can eat the outside,
Mm-hmm.
like an apple, you can eat,
Sure.
but then some
Riddled with
fruits,
toxins, but yeah.
but then so like oranges or could you imagine just eating the outside of a kiwi?
Well, some people do though.
So it just
Honestly, they
numbs.
don't peel it out. Or you could be like that guy. I don't know if you've seen those viral clips of the guy on a plane who just like will eat an entire onion with the skin on. It is horrific. He's like drooling and his eyes are watering, and the people next to him are trying so hard not to look at him. It's disgusting, dude.
What? Like I don't get people who do pranks on like planes or anything to do with an airport because like that's the one place you shouldn't be doing that kind of stuff.
Well, hot take here, but it may be because they know that people don't have weapons. So you can,
It's true.
you don't
But
have to worry about getting
also
shot.
the never being able to fly on a plane also sounds pretty terrible.
That's true. Can they bar you from planes for eating onions?
For causing us like
I guess he's not really causing a scene though.
that's
He's
true.
just in his seat eating disgusting things. Like he'll eat an entire root of like ginger or something.
I guess if as long as he's not bothering other people.
Right. But I would think the smell, not only of the food, but of that man in general, has got to not be pleasant.
I've flown with some pretty stinky people.
You haven't flown with me yet.
Went on Spirit Airlines. It's just one stink bucket.
It's an entire plane of Damien's.
Fuck, I meant to send you a clip of I can't remember the name of the comedian's name, but he does a really good bit about Spirit Airlines of like if you're having like an medical emergency on a Spirit airline and anyone asks if is there a doctor on the plane, just that's the worst doctor ever because they're on the Spirit
Yeah.
airline.
The answer will almost always be no. There's not a doctor on a Spirit Airlines flight. Maybe
Just
maybe a doctor of marketing or something.
technically I have a doctorate and I
That's
fly
true.
Spirit Airlines, which says a lot. Which again, I think I texted you this. I got mistaken for a DoorDash driver again.
That's what your doctorate's in? The doctorate of DoorDash? Triple D, baby.
They're like, I was like kidding. Can't remember where it was from, but they're like, "Oh, is this for DoorDash?" I'm like, "No, it's for me.
Dr.
I
Dash in the
ordered
house.
from your website."
My name is Christian. I put it there. Do you want to see ID? I promise I'm not a DoorDash driver. I don't want to keep doing this. Well, maybe you should cut your hair and be presentable. No! I shouldn't have to do that to not
I
look like a
should
DoorDash driver.
I shouldn't be wearing a sweatshirt from high school.
I shouldn't be wearing a DoorDash sweater that I got for free. I found it in the lost and found.
No,
Maybe that's
DoorDash
what's causing
DoorDash would
confusion.
never give anything that would appear to be a uniform to make you think you're an employee and then not
Yeah,
an independent
that's true.
contract.
That's even the bags that they give them to carry the food in is unlabeled. It's just a red bag.
No, that's too close. It's got to be a plain white bag, like you
A
would get.
trash bag.
It's the Glad trash bag.
That was
Yes.
classic.
No,
What were you eating that made you late?
I had tapas.
Oh shit, that's fancy for you. This
Yeah.
new baby is having its impact on you.
Yeah, I know.
Where'd you
So
go? Where's a tapas place in Lincoln?
it is, I think it's pronounced Appelbee's, Appelba, Appelbeed,
Applebach? Apple bottom
Applebee's,
jeans,
the
boots with
boots
the
with the fur.
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 Got the tapas in my hair. Why is it in your hair?
It's tapas, baby.
Apple bar?
Applebee.
What did you just say? Did you say Applebee?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think maybe it might be pronounced more like that.
Are you saying you got tapas at Applebee's?
That might be the name, yeah. It's, eating good in the neighborhood. It's like their slogan.
They don't have tapas.
They have the ultimate trio.
I fucking hate you so much, dude. I was sitting here, I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna go to a new tapas place next time I'm in town. This motherfucker got a trio at Applebee's.
We actually got
Are
oh,
you
what was
sure you're not a DoorDash delivery guy? I mean, come on.
I
Is
didn't
that what
say
you picked up to go? Oh my god.
actually it's more like the ultimate what would that be? We got 6. Whatever. We got
You
2,
got
3.
sick, is what you got.
No, it was delicious, baby. I'm right here.
It just hasn't kicked in yet. Give it another hour.
We got let's see, what was part of it?
Yeah, what's in the
It's got ribble.
Applebot
Well, you
tapas
have a lot of different selections, but we got the riblets.
riblets? I don't know if you can say that, but all right.
They have pickle fries, which were pretty those
How
were
did
pretty
those
good.
hold up on the drive?
The outside coating not the best, but the actual pickle stayed like crisp, so it was actually
Okay,
pretty decent.
that's good.
Wonton tacos,
Okay, honestly, the best thing on their menu,
they were pretty
hands
good.
down.
They came with like a sweet chili sauce. That
Mhm.
was actually pretty good.
That's the only thing from Applebah that I will get from now on.
They had like a chicken quesadilla,
Okay.
like
I make
pub.
better chicken quesadillas at home with canned chicken, by the way.
Well then. Let's see what else was mott sticks, just normal go
Mhm.
to, and then like pub soft pretzels with beer cheese.
Man, I couldn't imagine any of that travels well.
Not bad actually.
Interesting.
It's nice when you don't actually get DoorDash because you just get it yourself.
That's true, you can just go pick it up right as it's ready. Because that is the problem when you get it for delivery. Not only does it cost more, it takes way longer to get to you.
Mhm. Yeah, and they make like 12 other stops on the way,
Yeah.
and so and like
So do you just order off the
yeah, and then just go and pick it up.
Okay, here's a question. How many how many chain food apps do you have on your phone?
Too many. I have a
It's
folder.
got
Let's say I
it's
have a
gotta be
folder.
15. It's gotta be 15.
Alright, we'll look.
And subsequently, how many food chain apps is too many to have on your phone? I'm saying anything over 5 is too much.
Let's see. I have Casey's gas station, which I order
Okay.
food out. So let's see.
Their
That's
their pizza's good, so
9.
that's acceptable. Did you
We
say
t
9?
That's just on the first page.
Oh my god, there's pages?
I have like let's see, that's 27. I'm on my last page. Over 30.
Oh my god. Over 30 food chain apps on your phone. Do you know how much memory that is on your phone that is dedicated just to ordering really bad food?
Um, probably too many. I just don't delete them. Let's see. What ones do I actually I have like
I know you use
Buffalo.
Taco Bell.
Well, yeah, because that's just money saver. You're
Yeah,
making money from that.
that's just sensible.
Um, like I have Buffalo Wild Wings. When did I last order Buffalo Wild Wings? Very, very long ago. I do.
Especially to go Buffalo Wild Wings. I don't even want to sit there and eat them fresh, let alone take them home with me.
Let's see.
To
I
have
had
that smell in your house is insane.
so like I have like the Amigos one.
These are all like quick chains too. You can just walk in and order them.
Yeah, but if you use the app, you either get a pretty good discount or like stuff for free.
Interesting.
That's why I use them. Or like Sonic, terrible food, but like good drinks.
See, now there I will push back. I love Sonic.
Their burgers are trash.
Oh, I really like their burgers. Their jalapeno poppers are fucking
Yes, they're
delicious.
good. They're also a good place for tapas.
Okay, you tell me what tapas are.
Essentially, just appetizers. that you eat as a meal.
I'm so mad that you're technically kind of right. That pisses me off so bad. You
It's
can't just call things tapas. Tapas are like reserved for fancy things,
what would you have for tapas?
like patatas bravas,
Yeah,
like oysters,
some nice olives.
some olives, some tamponade, some cheeses.
Yeah,
Those are tapas.
it's just Nebraska tapas.
3 wonton tacos from Applebee's is not tapas. I mean, it'll get me topless, but it's not tapas, you know?
I forgot what they call it, but they have like a special margarita on Sundays that are only $2.
Woof. I could only imagine. And then you get that to go too, huh?
We did not get the alcohol to go.
You just picked it up and drank it there.
I'm just slamming, but
Slamming $2 margs. Yeah, my baby's he's in the back. He's waiting for me, but I'll take a couple more. They're only $2. That's a good deal.
I'm trying to remember. So they had like a sticker for like they have very. I wonder if I can find them very quickly. Have like special drinks for Christmas that are so stupid.
Oh, I can only imagine.
What are the? Do you think they're the same price at LA? Like, what I pay for Applebee's in Nebraska is the same price for Applebee's.
You know what's funny is I could probably tell you right now because Abby and I have been doing this thing where we're pulling restaurant chains out of a hat for date night instead of like
And you were just
going
shitting
to.
on me.
Well, we're doing it as a joke.
I'm
That's the
doing it
difference.
because I think it's delicious.
You do it because you love it. Let's see. I could probably tell you
Oh,
what the price differences are.
they're Applebee's $6 sleigh bell sips.
Yeah.
They,
So like the wonton tacos for us are $12.
I think that's probably. I think they're like 10.99 here.
Yeah. I don't know what the drinks are, but they were. Let's just say the price was right for how disgusting they were.
So the drinks are called Tipsy Reindeer,
Okay.
a refreshing holiday punch featuring Smirnoff vodka, Ocean Spray
Cranberry.
cranberry,
I knew it.
grenadine. Well, what the fuck else does Ocean Spray make?
No. It was gonna say cranberry before you even said ocean spray. I
Okay,
was like, they're saying it's a reindeer and it's just gonna be cranberry vodka. That's not creative.
grenadine and premium yellow lemon sour, and then the other one is a $6 sleigh, spelled
SLAY.
no, like SLEIGH,
Oh,
like
like the real sleigh. See, you could play with the word sleigh. I mean, come on, the
it's the
creativity.
it's the sleigh all day Rita.
See, the sleigh all day. SLAY would have
A
been brilliant.
a tasty margarita for featuring tequila blanco, blue God, I'm gonna mispronounce this.
Blue
Uh,
curacao.
yep, there we go.
Yeah,
Melon liqueur, lime, and pineapple juice.
that is sugar.
Both topped with a Santa gummy.
God. Well, that's creative. Just put a gummy worm in there.
Plus, guests can add an extra splash of holiday magic to these sips with a Don Julio Raspado or Grey Goose vodka vibe drop.
And how much extra is that? $7?
I don't know. It doesn't say.
Guaranteed it's $7. That's ridiculous. That makes me so mad. So
The
you're late to the recording because you went and picked up Applebee's.
tapas.
How much?
I think altogether like 30.
$30 total?
Yeah.
That's actually okay. That's not a bad deal.
And like I was
What'd you
grateful.
tip?
Nothing.
What?
So I think I did text you this. Do you tip on to go orders?
Of course.
Why?
I mean, dude, you have to.
Who
You
does the
have to
tip
tip.
who does the tip go to?
I don't know, dude.
So
Probably the bartender, if I had to guess, since you got the jingle all the way drink or whatever.
so I if it's a local place, I'll tip on to go order mostly because I'm like, I want you to stay in business so you don't go
Sure.
away because you're local.
But
National
the tips don't go to the owner. They don't go to the profit margins. They go to the workers.
Yeah, but I also want them to, like, still, like, stay in business.
Yeah, but you ordering the food there is what keeps them in business.
Yeah.
The tip is just to go to the workers because they get paid shit.
Even on
You tipping isn't keeping the doors open.
well, some of the places I eat at, it's the only people working are the owners.
That's true. In that case, that's nice.
Yeah.
Maybe they can go buy, like, one, you know, candy bar for their kid for Christmas.
Kids working the counter.
Yeah. They're
That's
the
who
ones
it's
making
going
the
to.
cocktails.
That's the allowance. Yeah, because I know, like, waiters and waitresses get paid shit because of tips, but do,
Yeah.
like, to-go orders or, like, hostesses,
Mhm.
do they get? Because I've never really worked in the food industry, but you
Yeah.
have.
I've never worked in a food industry where we had to-go orders.
Okay.
Like, that was never a thing. Here's how I think it should work. If you're if the customer's sitting down and you're serving them, the tip obviously goes to the wait staff,
Yes.
right? If you're ordering to-go orders, that tip should go to the cooks. That's the way I think it should work.
I think so too. Like, but the
Because none of the wait staff is doing anything other because all of the boxing up and all that stuff I would put on the cooks. So
yeah,
this is a to-go order, so instead of plating it, you put it in the boxes and in the bag. So hypothetically, the only thing the wait staff is doing is handing the bag over.
exactly. So that's why
So I would say the tip
I
would go to the kitchen.
I need to figure out where the tip goes.
Clip it.
Clip.
Let it be known that Christian has a baby and still has no idea where the tip goes.
I'm as shocked as you are.
Medical marvel, to be honest with you.
Yes, yes. Yeah, so with to-go
Yes, I
orders,
tip on to-go orders. I don't know where the tip goes at this point anymore for to-go orders, but I do it because I've been there, not obviously making to-go orders, but I've been in the restaurant business, and it's just like, give them give them some help if you can.
yeah, I do it at, like, of course, when it's like I go in tip in that instance, or there's more, like, human interaction, but, like,
Yeah,
honestly, if it sometimes when you order on that, not even a person is there, you go pick it up from a shelf.
which is even more reason why I believe that tip should go to the kitchen because
Yeah.
nobody's doing anything. The kitchen's making it and setting it up there, and then you just grab
Again,
it on your
who's
own. There's no service.
is the tip going to the shelf and its family?
Right. Yeah. I think I still tip just because it's like, I don't know who it goes to. I would hope it does. I guess in that situation, if all that's happening is they're putting it on the shelf, I would hope the tip doesn't go to the wait staff in that regard. But
Yeah.
again, I see how it would because they're making $2. At least the cook is making minimum
But
wage.
who, like, do you think they pool the tips at that point?
I'm sure. At this point, I would not be surprised if at this point in America, nobody gets to keep their own tips anymore. I would not be surprised if everybody just pools tips,
I
which
think
is
probably
bullshit
very
to me.
yeah. 'Cause, yeah, it's very much a different table situation and, like, of do you tip as much as you would if you had sat down?
No, 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 no,
Okay.
no. But it's like it's the same thing that people ask, do you tip when you just order coffee at a coffee shop and you just walk up, order, and then you just grab your coffee? Do you tip for that?
I usually do because usually it is they're kind of like the wait staff and the cook at the same time,
Yeah,
and so
because I always tip for that too. So for
I
me,
tip
I don't see the difference.
I see a difference there because then, like, they're actually doing like, making it and doing the work
Mhm.
for it. I guess
And
they
in that
probably
scenario, I do believe that they do the pool to I think they
yeah,
pool the tips at
that would
coffee
make
shops
sense.
because everyone's doing everything. Everybody's taking orders, everybody's
Yeah,
making drinks, generally.
yeah.
There's generally not just one person doing one thing.
And also, I can kinda see where the tip is I think that's my biggest thing with especially national chains of, like, online where is it going? I don't know
Yeah,
where it's going.
they should have to disclose that.
Yeah. I wonder if you can, like, look that up somehow.
Just, "Hey, bring the manager out here." Just start grilling them.
Where
"Bring the
does this
owner out here.
go? Where does my money go?
Where does my 14 cents go? I need to know. Is that the bottom line? Or is that keeping the doors open? I need to know."
For the nat and also, like, I wish we did the European style where we just paid people living wages
Yeah.
and not have to deal with the whole tipping
And
culture.
then a tip is, "Hey, you did a really nice job."
Yeah.
Yeah, as opposed
versus
to if I don't
mandatory.
tip you, you don't get to keep your lights on,
That is true.
because then it becomes my problem.
Have you ever not tipped?
When I was a younger asshole, yes, but I was also fucking poor, so
I did not tip once because of how terrible the service was.
mhm. Even if the service is bad now, I'll still tip them just because it's like, I don't know, it's not gonna make them change their behavior
Yeah,
if I don't tip them. They're just gonna think I'm the asshole.
this one was, like, legitimately where, like, I didn't think they deserved a tip. It was, like, that bad a service.
Here's a question. Do you think if the service is that bad to where you're not gonna tip? Because the reason I still tip is because 'cause I'm like, whether I tip or don't tip, they're not gonna change their behavior. If I just don't leave a tip, they're just gonna think I'm an asshole, and they're gonna have a more reason to treat more people like shit because 'cause they're like, "Oh,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. I'm just not gonna get tipped." Or you tip them and they go, "See, it doesn't matter how you treat people." Do you think if you leave no tip or, like, a really bad tip, but you leave a note being like, "You got this tip because of your attitude," does that make a difference? Or is that just adding insult to injury?
I think it's like leaving a note, like so in my situation where I didn't tip, it was me and Abby went to a restaurant and I like it was during my lunch hour. So it should be place wasn't busy at all.
Yeah.
And so like I think the waiter came and got our order and dropped off and then fucked off. Like
Yeah.
and like I'm on my lunch hour, so I need to get back to work.
Mhm.
If I have to come find you and I
Yeah.
and you're just fucking watching YouTube on your phone,
Yeah.
like, what's the point of me giving you a tip if I have to legitimately come find you?
Yeah, and generally, the lunch hour is when I get that type of service,
Yeah,
usually.
and it's like, I
So
think we were like there may be 2 other, like, tables in this place, so it's like, I get it's bad service sometimes. Like, I'll never kn like, if it's really busy, I'm very understanding of that aspect, like,
right.
yeah, if you're not coming by as often and all of that, but if it's like, I'm literally watching you watch YouTube
Yeah.
and I need to, like I don't think you deserve it.
I see it. I think, I don't know. I think I do it just because I feel for him, but I'm also of the mindset where it's like I also think that there's, especially now that we've been doing this, pulling the restaurants out of hats
Yeah,
thing, one of the things that I'll actually say about these chain restaurants is I actually don't like how much they make their servers come and check on the tables.
I get that.
There's some when we went to BJ's, I mean, it was every 4 or 5 minutes.
Yeah,
I was like, "Dude, I've had one slice of pizza. I don't need you to come and yes, my water is full. We haven't even hardly started eating
yeah,
yet. You don't need to come in and check in on me. I'm fine. It's good." Like, you know, I'm gonna be here on average an hour at most.
yeah.
2 or 3 check-ins is plenty,
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
it's definitely a good happy medium of that, like, not every so often, but, like, especially if you're having, like, drinks or beers and you're, like, just fucking having to sit there for, like, 10 to 15 minutes waiting for a drink,
Yeah, yeah.
especially if
Because
it's
the
not
drinks
busy.
should be there quick.
Yeah.
The food can take a while as long as there's drinks coming quick,
Mhm.
you know? But, yeah, I don't know. As far as the tipping goes or not tipping goes, yes, I've done it. I did it in the past. 1, because I was a shithead, and 2, because I was poor.
Yeah.
So, I was one of those people who made it everybody else's problem. I don't have money. I'm not gonna tip them, even though I'm sitting at Buffalo Wild Wings watching an entire UFC
Yeah,
event. I'm
you're
sitting there for
still
4
okay
hours
yeah,
ordering water. You know what I mean? So it's like, well, I'm not gonna leave him a tip. I didn't even get anything.
yeah,
It's like, yeah, because you didn't order anything. You know what I mean? So, yes, I've done that.
yeah. Nope, that's was has been the only time,
That's
even
pretty
when
good. One time of not tipping in your life is pretty good.
and it's just the worst service I've ever had.
And now I spend my life making up for the fact that I didn't tip
Yeah.
in the past by everybody gets at least 20%.
Yeah, no, I agree with that, and so but yeah, it's just it even for, like, the worst service you've ever gotten.
Yeah. The one caveat to the bills at restaurants that I hate is actually something that I experienced yesterday.
Okay.
We went to a Mexican restaurant and we sat down at the bar. We ordered drinks, and before the drinks came, they were laying down chips and salsa. And I was like, "Fuck yes, this is
Yeah,
awesome." Free chips. I love it. I love free chips and salsa. It's like it's something that a lot of restaurants stopped doing
really.
post-pandemic because when you think about it, free chips and salsa is just losing money,
Yeah, it's gotta be
you
fairly
know?
inexpensive though.
It's very inexpensive, but when you're talking around the pandemic and every penny counts,
Yeah.
I see why that practice has gone to the wayside or like free bread.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
like anything you're giving for free is now a loss of profit, even though by giving free things, it actually incentivizes people to come
Mhm.
back more. We won't get into the logistics of that. Anyways, I haven't had free chips and salsa in a long time. So as soon as we order our drinks, the chips and salsa lands on the table.
Yeah.
There's three of us there. We're down on them. Eat the whole thing. They bring the drinks over and they're like, "Oh, did you guys want some more chips and salsa?" We're like, "Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that's great. Thank you." Keep in mind, we never asked for chips and salsa. The first one that hit the table was we did not
Yeah.
ask. I didn't even know it was coming. So we're like, dude, fucking like unlimited free chips and salsa. This is sick. We get our bill by the time we go to leave, and there's an unnamed charge on the bill. It doesn't say what it's for, but it was
Yeah.
like $16.
Holy shit.
And I was like, is this for the chips and salsa? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, we didn't ask for chips and salsa. You brought it. You brought chips and salsa. And they're like, no, it comes every time somebody sits down. I'm like, don't you think you should probably tell them that it's charged though? Because
What
if I
happened
didn't ask and you just bring it, I didn't consent to pay. I didn't order that.
what happened to, like, that seems very wasteful because, like, what if you don't, like, first of all, if you don't want it, what the fuck are you supposed to do?
Right.
Like, if you just leave it there and not touch it, do they still charge you?
I They can't reserve it because
Yeah.
the whole rule in restaurants is as soon as it hits the table, you can't take it back.
And
Like you can take
so
it back, but you have to dump it. Like you can't reuse
yeah,
it.
so it's very wasteful. Or, like,
Yeah.
now if you see them go be like, "Fuck off!" Like,
Yeah. Like don't put that chips and salsa on my table. I didn't order that.
yeah.
Until they say no, it's complimentary. Okay, complimentary as in free or complimentary as in every time I sit down, you put it down on the table. Because
And
those are different
also,
things.
did they charge you for each time they brought chips
I
out?
would guess so because I couldn't imagine one serving of chips and salsa $16.
It's LA, baby.
I would guess it was somewhere around $6 to $7.
Yeah, because if you ate 2 servings, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
I was like, "You motherfucker," and I'm not worried it's not a matter of $16.
no, it's the principle of it.
Yes,
You
it's the
were
fact that
forced to.
you just laid it on the table, and now I have to pay for it.
And I think it's also our dumb Midwest minds of, like, still every restaurant, every Mexican restaurant here is free chips and salsa
Yeah.
as soon as you
Yeah,
sit down.
Midwest, that makes sense, but in LA, it's like getting free I should have been suspicious because getting free anything is
No,
inherently
I'm
suspicious,
almost
but
shocked if I'm at a Mexican restaurant and they don't immediately give me chips and salsa.
yeah, we always say that's how you know it's a good Mexican joint is if they give you free chips and salsa. Some of the mom and pop shops do it here,
Yeah,
like the actual ran by like a little, Mexican family
like an
who's like doing the whole
abuelitas coming
thing.
out and just handing
Yeah.
you.
But then they do it because having good salsa is like,
Oh,
oh,
it's a
this place has
source of
fucking good
pride. Yeah,
salsa. Like, yes, like we have great salsa. Come get our salsa. And then that's what makes you come back and order more food. But you go to like chains and stuff.
yeah,
No way.
yeah. No. Also, I'm not really going to Mexican restaurant chains. Like, not going to
You don't
fucking.
go to Romeo's?
I don't honestly think
That's a
I've ever.
typical restaurant.
This is going to be a big shocker for a lot of our listeners who have been listening for a long time. I have never been to Romeo's or Carlos O'Kelly's.
What? Zoom in, zoom in. What?
No.
That's crazy, dude. Those are like Omaha staples.
We always went to
Now
like
they're never going to sponsor us. You can't say that. We take it back. Cut that.
we always just went to like actual Mexican restaurants.
Ooh, look at me. I go to actual Mexican restaurants.
Well, to be fair, they were probably always cheaper.
Well, excuse me for wanting Velveeta nacho cheese on all of my food, okay?
Or like a guy my dad worked with would just like sell him enchiladas that his like wife made.
See, now that I would never have to go to another. restaurant for. If I was
Which is
just getting free tamales and shit,
like my dad would like, they would be like super inexpensive and then they would be like frozen. And so like
yeah,
we just always had like tamales and enchiladas in our freezer
that's actually
for my
that
dad's
makes more sense.
coworker's friend or
Yeah.
wife. And so, yeah,
That I like. That I will stop going to Mexican restaurants if I can have fresh abuelita made tamales in my freezer.
yeah, like they would also do it like sometimes as like a fundraiser.
That's brilliant. So, that's marketing right there.
Yeah, like they would have like, like you would see in like the films of like, where just an entire community goes over to someone's house and just fucking cranking out tamales.
Cranking their hogs. I mean, cranking out tamales.
Yes. Different fundraiser.
Christmas with the crankers.
God damn it.
That's our adaptation of Christmas with the Cranks.
Better than fucking what is it, Thunder Pants?
Oh my god, dude. Yes. Oh my god. Thunderpants with Ron Weasley.
You
We
mean Rupert
yes, Ron Grint. Rupert Weasley. I think that's gonna be our next. So I wanna do watch along movies like we did with Fart the Movie. If you haven't
mhm,
watched that, fucking watch that
where
episode. It's
me
so
and
good.
Damien drink too much and miss the most pivotal plot line that would explain the entire film.
And if that's not bad enough that we missed the entire theme of the
To
film,
be fair, it was just a throwaway sentence
it was a
where
throwaway sentence and we talk over it most of the time.
yeah,
But I also learned by talking to some of our avid listeners, we didn't realize because we were so drunk that we hit mute on the movie at one point, and like the last 15 minutes of the movie is silent. So all you get is silence in the background, and Christian and I sometimes laughing and sometimes quipping about what's happening on the TV. There's an entire like 7 minute section of that episode where we're talking about the fact that the band who's playing in the credit scene is Kesha's mom, and you can't even hear it. We're like, this actually isn't that bad. It's no, look at all this is interesting, and then you can't hear anything. So the entire end of the movie plus the credits is silent. I didn't even know that. So, needless to say, I think we should do another watch
you should go
along.
listen to it,
You should
listener.
go listen to it for sure because it's
Slash
comedy
watch.
fucking
Could
gold.
you imagine though, like we are a podcast, and I
Are
know a
we?
lot of people consume it through like listening. So imagine if you're just listening to this.
By the way, I have a hot take about that too. I think you should watch podcasts now because podcasts have evolved. Now it's not just a listening medium. Everybody does videos now.
The funny thing is, I think legitimately all of my podcasts don't have my main podcasts don't have video.
Yeah.
The main ones I listen to do
But I
not have
think
video.
that's fine if they don't have video.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like if it's only you don't even have the option to watch, then obviously it's fine.
yeah.
But if there's an option to watch the video, you always should.
I
That's my
guess
hot take.
yeah. I guess it depends on like at that point it's more of a like TV show you're watching. Like
Mhm.
that like pivots in my mind differently. So for me, like with podcasts, how I do it is usually I'm doing something else. Like either I'm
Sure.
driving, running, or like doing chores around the house. Versus it sounds like how you do podcasts is more of like a watching YouTube or a TV, like sitting down and like being
Yeah.
fully immersed in it.
Yeah, because like Abby and I, twice a week, a new Are You Garbage comes out,
Yeah.
and we will literally like eat dinner and watch Are You Garbage like it's a sitcom.
I think that definitely changes that as well, that both you and Abby listen slash watch it together versus
And you
like
can do that same thing right here on Remain Rome Return, folks. You can just turn on YouTube, search Remain Rome Return. You got to look through. It's not just going to pop right up.
it
We're
might.
we're pretty secretive around here. We don't like to let people know about us. So,
Yeah.
do a little bit of digging and maybe 3 pages in you'll find us. And then you just click that play button and you got about well, we have less episodes on YouTube than we do on Spotify because at first we didn't have video. So, the first, 10 episodes, you still got to go to Apple and Spotify, but we
Yeah.
got like 80 episodes out on YouTube.
Yeah, we're probably right about that. We're
Yeah,
almost to 100, which I wonder what the statistics is of how many podcasts make it to 100 episode. Like
it's
I think
small.
I think we've set a record for podcast to make it 100 episodes with the least amount of listeners. But
I
we
think
love you,
that's
listeners.
probably true. Yeah, thank you for listening, and I will say this. We love the people who listen and tune in and comment and share and
Yeah.
tune in every week. We love that. But we're not doing it for that either. Even if we had 0 views, we would
Still be
still be
going.
doing this.
Me and
And
Damien
that
are
says
still
something about
very
us.
lonely.
Yes, we need I got nowhere else to go.
I think that was from the previous episode.
Oh, that's right. We are not recording back to back. I know how much you guys hate that.
No, we are not short on episodes because Damien was traveling and I had a baby.
Yeah, we are not banking episodes. This is all of the moment, real time,
Time.
one at a time, just like
Well,
the
they're
way it's
technically
supposed to
one
be.
at a time. It's just
Yeah.
we're not recording them at the same time.
Look, folks, there's some stuff that has to happen behind the scenes in order to get this
You wanted to
product.
see how the sausage was made, man.
Speaking of which, tune in to the Nebraska Saga compilation video to see how that sausage was made. I have some
It's
laughs, see the behind the scenes, comment, share, like and subscribe,
don't
and
vomit.
don't vomit or do. And if you vomit because of something we did,
Has
let us know.
anyone reached out to you about the egg scene?
No, not I think everybody who has seen it has now deleted my number from their phone. I think I've scared off everybody.
Listeners, if you're gonna watch it, don't put headphones on. It
You should.
will.
You should. It's great. If you
It's like
if it's not
it's
surround sound, you're not going to get the full scope.
it's like you were in my ear eating. Just like the texture noises.
All right, everybody. It's been real. It's been fun, and it has been real fun.
Sure.
Bye.
Bye.